bit. So I'm driving to class for a change. I haven't been to class for a week and a half. Basically between traveling to Tennessee and then cold that I'm over. It's just, I still sound more congested than I actually am. Combine that with allergies. But yeah, and then having a gun weekend, range weekend this past Saturday, Sunday, which is awesome. Got a lot of good shooting in. It's just been busy. But went to the gym yesterday, went to the gym today, went to the gym last week on Thursday when I was out of town just to get some workouts in, to kind of start rehabbing my body and feeling good. I'm really trying to get in as good shape as possible for a ski trip I got in January, because we're going to go 3 days of skiing. I don't think I've ever skied 3 days in a row. I think I've only skied 2 days in a row. So it's going to be, and we're going to be staying in a cabin at 11,000 feet. So it's like, gotta make sure I am up to snuff for 3 days of skiing. I don't want to be sore. There's nothing worse than being sore while trying to ski. And yeah, so lots of squats, lots of leg workouts, and just working out in general, trying to stay active. So, and then combine that with BJJ class, it should be feeling pretty good. I think I'm soft committing to getting down in weight. I think I'm going to lose about 10 pounds, and roughly about 220, 219. I think I want to get down to 210. So that means being a little more strict with the diet, which is basically just not eating before I go to bed. That's the big. I take things in steps when I change habits for eating. So, Colby, you got time to chit chat tomorrow? Because I did want to pick your brain on something. Tomorrow I got an admin day. I'll be in the office all day, which is awesome. Is it weird that I look forward to having admin days? I know after I have 1 or 2 admin days, I'll be looking forward to getting out of the office. But I'm actually looking forward to the admin day tomorrow. Today was kind of a half admin day. I spent some time in the field. What's up, Lily? What are you doing? Have you ever done yoga, Steve? What are your thoughts on it? I have done yoga in my bedroom. At one point, I did, just trying to increase flexibility and posture and things like that. I think there's a lot to be gained from doing yoga. I've never done it in a class setting. I've only done it by myself. I think it's something you should absolutely look into if you're serious for just general health and, again, flexibility, a lot of breathing exercises. I think it does a lot for the body, a lot for the mind. What time tomorrow, Colby? I'm thinking, let's see, I got a meeting at, what time do I got a meeting tomorrow? I got a meeting at 10 o'clock, maybe 11 a.m. Central. Colby, I'm pretty flexible tomorrow, man. You just tell me. Yeah, give myself a haircut this morning, trim the beard, trim the hair. What are you doing, doofus? You're hanging out in my blind spot. Go. And got all that done. So, yeah. Get my hair cut. I cut my hair about once a week anymore. Once a week. Yes, Colby, that is affirmative. That is affirmative. I'll hit you up. Perfect. Thank you. So, don't know if we're bounty hunting tomorrow. I know tomorrow's Wednesday. We didn't bounty hunt last week because obviously I was out of town, but also, too, I did not have I didn't have a warrant. That being said, I kind of still do have a warrant because I didn't technically, we didn't arrest the last goon, what we call minion, not goon, minion. She's a 4'11" chick. So, I still can go arrest her, technically, or I can go to the court and request to be off the bond. I don't think the bondsman's requested that as of yet. Basically, we get off the bond anytime because she was arrested and let go, and so we can show the records of that, saying, hey, you guys elected not to pick her up, so therefore we should be let off the bond. But technically I could go arrest her as well. That being said, I still think she's 2 hours drive south. I could find out otherwise though, but we'll see. We'll see if they get any warrants. I'll mark down, give me a chance. That's the new mic. Awesome, Colby. Looking forward to it. I had a feeling morning session was going to happen with how late it was without playing. Darren, no. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday is usually when I go to BJJ. Tuesday, Thursdays, I don't get up at 7 o'clock or 5:45. So I knew that going into gaming last night. I didn't have to get up at a different time. I did get up at 8. I slept until 8 and then got my butt to the gym. So keeping at it. Keeping freaking at it, and going to BJJ tonight. So today's going to be a 2 a day. What's up, Near? But that being said, tomorrow, so I worked out this morning. Got a really good workout, an hour and 15 minutes. How long I was in the gym today? It was brutal. Tonight's BJJ. Tomorrow morning's BJJ. I'll probably go Thursday morning. I don't know if I'll go Thursday morning because it's no-gi. And then Friday, and then I'm going Saturday. Saturday's testing, so we'll be doing that. I'm not doing any deer hunting this weekend. I thought we were going to be doing deer hunting this weekend. This weekend, the range is finished, chat. All the dirt work for the range is being finished, and the dirt work for the septic is going in, is getting done as well this weekend. So once that septic's in, chat, the RV's ready to move out there. I mean, I thought we're a year late, but the septic will be done. I'll have water, I'll have septic, I'll have freaking electricity. I need to prep the lines, prep the concrete for all the lines going in. So that'll mean, I need to rent a concrete saw and cut out. I need to figure exactly where I want to put the wet wall, and then cut based on Ira's actually cut where I want that concrete wall to be, so I can put the concrete in. Cut the concrete out, and we put the drains in and connect it to the drain pipe outside. So that's the idea. You're gonna be a brown belt now? No, I'm about 1.5 years, 2 years away. I'd say 2 years away from brown belt. I am in no freaking rush to belt. Yeah, oh, thank you. I will be happy as a purple belt for a long time. I want to be a deadly purple belt assassin. If I ever think about rank, I don't care about rank anymore at this point. I mean, at one point when I was a kid, everything's about the next belt, next rank. I just want to get gooder. Get gooder, guys. That's all I care about. That doesn't necessarily mean a belt. So higher the belt, tougher for the people. Not necessarily. A belt does not necessarily make you better, right? You're still rolling with the same people, other than a tournament. So the one time you are, segregated out by rank is at tournament. Well, I haven't been going to tournaments yet, so I do want to compete as a purple belt. So yeah. Colby, do it. Most of the people that train MMA and do not compete at all, and that's perfectly fine. So if you have any interest in kickboxing, I got a couple buddies of mine. I've been saying, hey, go train BJJ, go train boxing, go get into a martial art, because there's something about martial arts for men especially that satisfies some biological propensities for aggression, natural, healthy levels. It's a natural, healthy exercise of aggression, I think. And I just think everyone should do it. I think everyone should be involved in some type of martial art. It's like in China, like everyone does kung fu out there. Like you learn it in school. Whether or not you take it to the next level or not, it's up to you. But I still think everyone should, at least on some level, do some martial arts. I think it'd be good for you. Hey, thank you for the sub, Info Lie Ticks. Welcome. Yeah, brown belt all over your pants. Yeah, that's pretty serious stuff. You sound stuck like Ben. Yeah, I'm still stuffy, just a little bit. I don't know why. I don't know what exactly is in my nasal passageways, but I can only blow my nose in the morning. I'm not producing any congestion. It's just a little bit inflamed still. But it's all about that testosterone. Yeah, it is. No glasses, my vision is almost blind. Yeah. So, I mean, that's all right. You learn to work around it. Go freaking Daredevil on that shiznit. He was blind. Look what he did. Pretty all the cigars of the weekend. So I only had one cigar. Well, 1.5. I will say the one cigar I had. So my brother-in-law gave me a bunch of these really nice cigars that are stupid dark, like dark wrapper. Very potent. Very potent. Kind of liked it. I've seen some people wear glasses on point sparring. Yeah, they have to be sport glasses though. Like, you know, they can't. You don't want them potentially cracking on you and getting shards of glass in your eye. They got to be made of the right stuff. So there are safety goggles like that. But yeah, I think you'll be all right, dude. There's plenty of people with bad vision that do that stuff. Just learn to work around it. Get a workout in. Work the bag. Here's the thing. There's a lot of look. You don't have to get in the ring and spar the box. You can focus mitt work, bag work. You know, all that. Doesn't require any contact. So definitely look into boxing, dude. Hey, if for no other reason, go try, commit for a month, just to see. And if you don't like it, quit. Go do something else, you know. But do something. Do something. When I say quit, I mean quit. I don't mean quit and give up. I mean just go find something else that's better for you then, or whatever. I mean, that's what I mean by that. Don't quit and give up. It's just go on to the next thing. Speaking of which, chat, so these talks and negotiations on the company being sold are getting serious. This is so weird. It's so surreal. And not only is it surreal, but I'm also it makes me sad. I get sad. I feel like that we're prepping for, like, I feel like I have a kid and we're prepping for its adoption by some of their family, and we're going through all the ins and outs of that. And I feel like I'm giving someone my kid, and they're going to raise it from then on out. That's what I feel like, because I'm so invested, you know, I've been so invested in this company. It's just like I'm giving away, and there's so much potential there. Makes me feel bad, chat. Makes me feel bad. It feels like you're giving away a kid. But anyhow, it's getting pretty serious. So we'll see what happens. It's not, well, here's the thing, Bilal. It's not even grown up. I think there's still so much growth. I mean, literally, we are in talks with other towns that want us to come and service their entire town of 200-300 households. Like, they're like, please come. Like, and we're ready, and we're primed and ready to go to these towns to deliver internet. So it's like, I feel like it's like giving away a kid right before they hit puberty. Like, I know they're going to hit puberty, and then they're going to skyrocket, right? It's like, daggum. You know how terrible, and I know it'd be terrible. I mean, I'd love it to see it grow big, but you sell a company, and then years later, you know, you see it, and it's like it's a freaking major telecom. You're like, man. I mean, it'd be cool to say that, you know, I founded that company, but yeah, on to the next idea. What happened to the company? I'm working on selling it. I have 4 other partners, and we're not all in the same stage of life. Most of my partners are retiring, and it's just too much. It's hard to run a company when you have partners that have inequitable involvement in the company, that also want to retire, but also want the same amount of say. It gets difficult. So even though I'm CEO and founder on paper, I'm still only a 20% owner. So there's 5 of us, right? So it's just easier to sell. It's just at this point, just hey, I think everyone's mostly in somewhat agreement. Let's just go and sell, and everyone do their own thing, and yeah, go from there. Vanessa, you can hold a few percentage points. Well, sheesh, that's just the thing. One of the partners, there's actually a couple of people I've talked to. from companies. Like, they're like, hey, what if you stayed on? And it's like, frick. It's like, darn. I don't know if I want, you know. So that's already been offered. In fact, that might be a variable in this whole thing. But I don't want to be an employee. You know, so one thing I could do, this is something else I could do. It is a possibility to not take the buyout, and then my other partners get bought out, and then I just have a contract that I get bought out 2 years from now, or a year from now, or something like that, at the value that the company is at that point. That's something I'm with a negotiated salary, what my money would be up to that point. I mean, so there's some things I could do. I don't know if I'm there yet. Defoe, get your mind out of the gutter, dude. Frick. So that's just kind of where I'm at. Don't know, chat. Don't know. Yeah, Big Joe. So there's a big push for fiber, for sure. For sure. Stay as a consultant, still make money. So Noxus, I do plan on making myself available as a consultant for sure. I just won't have any ownership. They probably would prefer that. Can you reveal how much you might get in the sale? No, I won't reveal that. There's not going to be any crazy purchases. I'm going to still stay driving this truck. No Lamborghinis, no vacation homes, just living the same. And yeah, do something else. I might buy a new gun. Might do that. Yeah, 1010 for sure. Could be. No CT. What? 83% projected sell next year. What is it? What are you talking about? Is this a person you're talking to, or haven't had the first baby yellow? No comment, Darren. No comment. I don't know what we're gonna do. Cybertruck. Oh, I mean, look. After the first of the year, they are bringing back the tax incentive, right, for purchasing EV. I am very, very tempted to pull the trigger on that. I mean, because they're basically giving you $7,500. Say, hey, here's $8,000. Go buy an EV. And if you make enough money to the point where you can take advantage of the $7,500 in tax credit, it's absolutely something worth considering. So, yeah. That's because, yeah, they're bringing it back. So it's like, what do you buy? I just, I don't know, chat. I don't know. And what could you even get in? Like, it's only for like the 250,000 vehicles. Are you going to buy one, Colby? Are you going to buy a Cybertruck? I mean, Cybertruck would be. I mean, look, I get it. They are kind of god awful looking. I'm looking at a MYP. What's the MYP? Yeah, Darren, I've been in one. So, yeah. But the prices of EVs are all inflated by gate. Now I have a car that costs more than a gas, and the EVs that come with charging. 1010, you call it inconvenience, but with a 500, I mean, because aren't they getting close to 500 miles of per charge now? And then you get a charging station at home. I mean, frick. Yeah, Model Y performance. That, honestly, the Model Y size would be ideal for me. I mean, just a little bit more space. And here's the thing. I freaking drive 30 to 40,000 miles, 30 to 50,000 miles a year. So it's like, you calculate that gas expense, right? Take 50,000 miles divided by 17 miles a gallon. What's that? Someone do that math. It's what, 3,000 gallons of gas, let's say, roughly. So 3,000 gallons of gas times $3. Is that right? That's $9,000 in gas that I spend every year? No, it's more than that. I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, 1010. Not if I just charge it when I always come back home, right? Unless I just charge at home. And here's the thing, it's not gonna be my only vehicle. Right? If I want to go out on a vacation or something like that, or go on a road trip, I might not take the Tesla. Just for the purposes of, just having to charge and crap. Here's the thing, I've never met anybody personally, and I know several people that got them, quite a few people I've talked to that have them, that's ever regretted owning a Tesla. So there's that. $8,000 will buy a lot of gas, at $4 a gallon. It will, but think of what's my annual, so what's the average cost per gallon pertaining to a Tesla? Someone's done those calculations. Look that up. See how much money I'm saving gas every year. And then you got to take into account what's the value of the vehicle after 4 years, 5 years. If you were to sell it, you hear horror stories all the time. $2,000 tires, holy frick. Darren, some days I have driven that much. It has happened. $2,000 tires, holy frick. I mean, I guess I'm spending $1,200. 170 miles to the gallon. So, okay, someone do that math. Take 30,000 divided by 178, or 50,000. Actually, or do this. Take 50,000 miles, divide it by 160, and multiply that by gas prices, and that's what I'm saving. I can do that right quick. Jacked up. Attention, I have done it, and I basically break even, assuming the Tesla's not worth anything at the end of 5-6 years, something like that. But at the same time, I think the Tesla versus getting a motorcycle, $1,250. Okay, and then you take $1,250 times $4 a gallon, and that is my annual savings. So what's that? It's about $5,000. Say $5,000 a year is what I sell. You divide that by 12, and that's how much money I'm saving a month. Which that's a freaking car payment, guys. Wow, there you go, Darren. True, she's true, but it doesn't even come very close. Even without the Wisp gig, do you even still want a small car? I'm not. This Tesla Model Y is a little bit bigger. Well, she's just so happens I'm doing all that anyway, right at the barn. So that's nice. I plan on putting in a panel that not only can handle the charging of a Tesla, but also have a hookup for alternative, hookup for either a generator, whether it be, hey, what's up, Tom? Good to see you, man. Generator for either gas or propane, like a Generac or even solar. It's a 30 amp dryer outlet. Oh, that's nothing. Car is garbage once battery wears out. True, so you got to calculate what's the average lifespan of a battery, and say it's 300,000 miles. How much money have you saved on gas in those 300,000 miles? That's what you got to ask yourself. It's just math, chat. Just math. Get your feelings out of it. We'll do the math later. I'll show you. All I'm going to be right on time. Frick. I have to rush in, get dressed, line up. Yeah, that's the thing. How many cars last 300,000 anyway? You got to have, it's just the cars. Kind of any car is only going to last 300,000 miles. 8 years or 400,000. There you go. What's up, Track Days? Yeah, I hear you, 1010. Well, like I said, I don't know if I would use it for that purpose. Anyway, so there's that. Hey, spreadsheets are where it's at, Megan. They actually have spreadsheet competitions. You guys ever seen that? The Excel spreadsheet competitions? You got people commentating on it like it's freaking esports. It's awesome. I actually am entertained by it. I've only seen a few clips. I haven't sat down and actually watched a competition. Yeah, sheesh, $7,500. They're going to give you $7,500. So the U.S. government's giving. Oh, by the way, chat, has anyone seen the increase in retirement contribution limits for 2023? Like, they're going up, meaning you can put more away for retirement and reduce your taxable income next year by a ton. Oh, Track Day's just talking about it. Like, it's insane. Insane amounts. In some cases, double. I'm going to have to really... Granted, I might not have a job next year, so there's that. But, doesn't matter. Wish I could do it this year. Yeah, increased contributions are going to be nice, yes. If you got, where are you supposed to get the money to contribute? Well, that's something else to figure out. That's for Roth, sheesh. It's more so for the 401k plans. I think they again briefly scanned the article. They have a lot of time, but you'll be rich enough next year. Well, here's the thing: I don't have any income to offset it, right? Well, I will have to off the drone company, but that's the other thing too, chat. So I get this lump sum of money, right? I have the it's like, what do you do with it? Like, I don't want to pay capital gains tax on that, right? Because you're going to pay 15% on that, on all that money, and that's a lot of money. 15%, just straight up write a check to the IRS. However, someone was telling me that I thought that you could only do this with real estate, but apparently you can take the capital gains off one company and roll it to another and avoid paying capital gains taxes. So basically, I'm thinking about not taking any of the money out and just rolling it straight into a new business. But I just don't know. I got to figure out what that's going to be. But I got 12 months to figure it out. As long as the sale happens, I think as long as it happens after the first of the year, I'll be fine. Yeah, I hear you, 1010. Yeah, I definitely got to make enough money for sure. We look for another job. Well, when I say job, I mean another company. I've been self-employed for 7 years, so I will look for another business start. Honestly, the drone company is probably where I'll focus my time. I might try starting something else though on the side, something that doesn't require as much involvement as this has for me. Or so that I can build in such a way that doesn't require as much involvement. But I'll probably just focus on the drone company for a year, something like that. LLC and finding a duplex, there you go. Or I'm going to start a business someplace that I like to visit. So for instance, I know it's stupid expensive, but say I buy a duplex in Colorado, which I like to visit Colorado. Then every single time I go to travel to Colorado to visit, check on the duplex, write it all off. basically can write off all my quote-unquote vacations. Work smarter, not harder, chat. Alright, we have just enough time to get in here and get changed. Alright, Colby, noon tomorrow. Your time, 11 o'clock here Central. Yeah, I'd love to talk to you about something real quick. Otherwise, guys, we'll see you guys later on this evening. I already got a drone company, Darren. I'm not gonna... I pay people to fly drones. I don't fly drones myself. Yeah, Colby, you can get first-time home buyers loans for the duplex, but you got to live in the one side, and it's got to be your primary residence. I looked into a couple different ways you could skin that cat, but gotta live in it. So unless I want to move to Colorado, I can't get first time. But or I can just put 20% down and do that. I should be coming back. I think I might come back on later because this class is early on Tuesdays at 5:45. So 7:15 is when class ends. So I'm back home by 8. So we should have some time to hang out, do some shit. So we'll catch you guys later.